7 games by Carrick. Is that a Carrick mistake? Is that a lock for Carrick? Is that I mean, tell me what you guys might say. I've been hearing. I mean, I came up late a little bit today because I've been hearing that Carrick is a lucky manager. Lucky manager. I mean, it's ridiculous. I personally will tell you that. I mean, this is a game which we had to win. Carrick has done it, and yeah, Manchester United has shown their weakness, which I'm going to tell you a bit later because I think Manchester United has shown some. We have seen a little bit of weakness on Manchester United's part, and I want to tell you this. Before we start, we do as usual. Smash a like on the video if you think Bruno Fernandes was your man of the match. Who was your man of the match? That's the question here. I mean, was it Sesko? Was it Bruno? In terms of the game, I would say Bruno personally. In terms of determining who the game in general, I would say I'll also say in terms of the results, Sesko, but in the game it will be Bruno Fernandes, and I'll explain to you guys why I think so. But yeah, guys, before we start, please make sure you click the like on the video. It's a victory. Look, we have. I mean, if you're a Manchester United fan for the past 12 years, when Alex Ferguson left the club, you will take this victory. I've heard some of you talking about it's not a penalty, it's not a penalty. But look, it was a fault, but it's not a penalty. You see the contradiction? It's a fault, but it's not a penalty. I've had a lot of texts here. Yeah, that Rob, this is. I mean, the referee is supporting Manchester United, which I think that's not the case. I mean, I don't know. Football, sometimes people, you make your luck. That's how it works in sports. And I think Manchester United has just done their luck now. And yeah, so we have a lot of information here to give you guys here, guys. As I said, my man of the match for me, if you go on Bruno, fine. If you go on Sesko, is the same. But personally, I would say this. Guys, please, if you're jumping in, please make sure you share the video. I want to go to the statistics. I must hit hard on this. I mean, when you look at the statistics, Manchester United, just only after we had, guys, please click the like on the video. I'm not seeing your likes. If you can share the videos, and if you can have at least 20 likes on this video, United, we are in the third in the league already with 51 points, which is a great thing. None of you could say this during Amaron's time, but if you are a fan is someone who supports his club, being honest, then you are definitely happy for this victory today. So make sure you click the like on the video and get involved with the United Way TV. Yeah, look, United today, we have shown some character. If you want to if you want to qualify for Europe, right? You're not allowed. You don't necessarily need to play all the games. Have to be very good on all the games. That's just. It's very easy to understand this. That's just the basic of football. If you want to be, if you want to qualify for Europe, you just have to get the results. That's what I'm trying to say. So you don't necessarily have to be the best team on every Sunday, every weekend. But there is something which I discovered on United game, which I'm sorry, I must say it loud here. Before I just want to go get get a poll here with you guys, because I would like to hear what you guys think about this. I want to ask a question. Let's go to our live chat. I want to get a poll here. Oh, a poll, yeah. Was Sesko your man of the match? I like to get your poll. Was Sesko your man of the match? I just want to know. Get just a yes or no, guys. Was Sesko your man of the match, guys? Make sure. Was Sesko your man of the match? Yeah. Because I want to know where all this is coming from. Because it's important for me to know this, where all this is coming from. I need to know what the intent. I mean, as a fan, you have a right of opinion. You can go clearly and tell us what you think. But look, in the beginning of the game, United were not good, and we have had a lot of. Well, personally, I follow United as a fan, just like most of you. I've heard of Manchester United manager Carrick giving a lot of break for the team. I think this is going to play against us. It is never a good thing when the lead season. Guys, please make sure you share the video. Click the share button, share it on Facebook. We can get some fans in so we can share. If you do have any questions, drop them below. Hopefully you are listening to me. I just want to know if you're listening to me. Is my voice out? Let me know. Okay, yeah, we do. Yeah, so you're listening to me. That's fine. So I just want to ask this question, guys. I don't know if you have noticed this, but Manchester United, of late, Carrick has got the results, but we have been a bit, we have been a lot, we have been kind of lethargic. We have been playing so slow, which is not a very good sign for a competitive team. We know the highest level, you need to be not only physically fit, but you need to be on your legs. But this is not what we're getting Manchester United of late. What we're getting is a very comfortable team playing with a manager they like, having that liberty, and not seeing some level of discipline there. Yes, maybe that's what the players want, and it's working for Carrick. But I want to tell you this is not the type of character that we need going forward in terms of being a competitive team. The European football is very competitive. Yes, there are a lot of games, but we need to show character. But guys, you know what? I would take the 3 points. Also, another thing I want to talk about, it's the yellow card. The red card, sorry. The red card and the penalty. It was a fault, but it's not a penalty. What do I mean by this? Because this was this was what I was looking at Twitter. This is what happens a lot at X, right? Twitter. That when Manchester United has a penalty, it's not a penalty. When the opponent does have it, it's a penalty. This is how United we are being. This is what it means to be a fan of Manchester United, guys. When it's a penalty for United, it's not a penalty. The referee's penalty. When it's a penalty for opponent, okay. Yeah, I'm hearing people writing and talking about okay that Manchester, that the penalty, the referee, the guy. I mean, look, the rules of the penalty. If you hold a player running, the fault is given only when the player falls. That's when it's determined, not from when it started. And that was a fault. And if it's a fault, it's definitely a penalty. I don't know how it can be a fault and it's not a penalty. It's a bit, I mean, this is the way football is today, where people come out with different opinion, which is, I would say, ridiculous for me, in my view, honestly. So yeah, so the first half, we didn't play very well. For me, in my view, I think United, we didn't play well. Guys, please make sure you click the like on the video. If we can have 20 likes while we are live, that would be perfect. It will bring in more fans into the community, and you can share and get different opinion. And we have a poll asking you guys, was Sesko your man of the match? Go to the poll, get involved. I want to get your view. I think Bruno was the instrument of the game. I think Bruno brought his creativity. I think Bruno brought something that most of you fans, you don't have. Bruno, the playmaker, the dictator from the midfield. This is what I see. This is the kind of football I practice personally. I mean, the technicality, the distribution, master plan, the penalty, the responsibility. I think Bruno deserved to be the man of the match. But today we are living on a fast, and we are living in a fast-moving, how do you call it? FFF, fast-moving fans? FMS. FMF. It sounds like a porn something, but anyway, yeah. So FMF, which is fast-moving football, fast-moving fans. Some of you will say, oh, Sesko scored the goal, we won the game, Sesko is the man of the match. That's why I'm asking you, Sesko, your man of the match. Go and write. We'll read the poll at the end of our live stream. So today, first half United, we had, I think, 41 ball possession, which is really, it's unbelievable at Old Trafford. When we're playing against the Trafford end, and we were not able to dominate the game. We had 41 ball possession, and we were down. And this was it was unbelievable for a club like United, a club which is, in the top 4, and playing at home and cannot show character. But guess what? The game, I was calm. I knew we are going to win that game because in terms of quality of player, this is where you talk about recruitment comes to play, guys. If you're new in football, if you're a former rugby fan, new in football, this is where recruitment comes to play. When you have players of quality, this is when you understand why players are more expensive than others. Because the difference between Manchester United and Palace today was that, yes, you say Palace had a mid game in the week, but that's not it's just the experience. Because while we think Paris looked very excited in the beginning, but you can see the lack of quality that they had. And by the way, the goal, I'll come back with the goal that many blame Lenny Yoro, young player. Guys, please click the like on the video if you're happy for that. Congratulations, I always say this to our opponents, even when we lose. Congratulations to Palace, because this is a young team. I wouldn't say they are in crisis. They have sold most of their players, but the courage coming to Old Trafford, I think they deserve to be trashed today, to be honest. But we went beating Palace without us playing very well. Also proved that we deserve to be where we are, which is we are the third of the league in the league at the moment with 51 points. So talking about the player ratings, guys. Let's go straight to the player rating because that's why you came here. It's a reaction of the game. That's why we do our player rating. Guys, please make sure you click the like on the video, guys. Make sure I'll be so happy, guys, thanks for all of you joining the live stream. We do this every time after the game, so make sure you subscribe to the channel. We'll be having something for you guys also by the end of the season. And Lemans, I think Lemans, there's nothing here in this game. Lemans, he had nothing really to do. I think it's 6.5. He could do nothing in that goal. You cannot blame Lemans. You can't blame Lemans in that goal. I think Lemans, personally, I give him a 6.5, more than average. Harry Maguire, 6.5. Lenny Euro, average 6. You wouldn't blame Lenny Euro for that goal because, yeah, in every game they must blame someone, so you can blame Lenny Euro. I give him a 6. Because the reason why I'm not giving them anything below 6 on average is just because I think we could have done much. It's not that Palace were so dangerous. It's just that United were not up to they were not up to it today, let's be honest. Luke Shaw, I think that was the guy that I could give Luke Shaw a 5. I think Luke Shaw main goal this season is to go to the World Cup. That will be his last in World Cup if he happens that he goes. I don't know what the deal is with Tuchel, but Luke Shaw, for me personally, he has been slightly above average as a player. Been playing all these games with the injuries history he had. Luke Shaw 5.5. Went out with the injury. Hopefully not serious, but another player which I think has been doing well of late, but generally wasn't. Guys, please click the like on the video. Just click the like and please click the share button and join the United Way TV. Subscribe to the channel. We're talking about Delo. I think Delo in this game also. Clearly a 5.5. Delo, if you want to look at a player who plays, back in the days we had this guy in the midfield who was such a cheat for me personally. Delo has not been a good player for Manchester United for a long time. Since Carey came, he has had a good spell, but not really good in my view. I give Delo a 5.5. If you can see the weak point of Manchester United today, you clearly see that Delo, our wingers back from the back, really an issue. So 5.5. I think Casemiro, he would have scored at least 2 goals today if it was a lucky day, but he didn't. But Casemiro, for me, I think 6.5 in the midfield. Kobe Menu, silent 6. We're playing again an inferior side. Clearly might be inferior side. Kobe Menu, average 6. Mboma, very little to talk about Mboma, honestly. 6 for me. And Ahmad, who came in, had a 6.5. Ahmad, did you notice that Ahmad came in and created an impact in the game? Because this is how you know. This is how you know if you are part of if you have an eagle eye in football. Ahmad, for me, came in and was more effective than players who were there who played 70 minutes. This is how you see how players fight for their position, which is a good thing. Bruno, for me, 7, clearly 7. You can give him a man of the match, and I think he was very instrumental. Also, the guy with the penalty, also Matheus Cunha for me, 6.5. And Sesko for me, 7.5. And that's my man of the match. Sesko for me, I think he is, he has, the reason why I would give Sesko the man of the match. And guys, I want to know what you guys think about Sesko. Was he your man of the match? Go and ask. So, most of you said no. So far, 40% believe yes, he was. And 40% believe that he was. And you know what? I do understand what you guys mean. And now it's okay, so 60. It's a 50-50. Some of you think Sesko was the man of the match. Some of you believe he wasn't. He doesn't deserve to be the man of the match. Here in the United Way, we are very objective in that sense. And yeah, so I am very. I mean, to be honest, Sesko for me, if he didn't score that goal, we would have drawn. We would have drew the game. Sorry. And it wouldn't have been a good look for Manchester United. So it is very important that we give him the praises in which he deserved. So Sesko for me, I think yes, the man of the match in my view. I think he was very. The reason why I'm trying to give this guy, by the way, Sesko is the player of the month for Manchester United, and the reason why I'm giving Sesko this is simple because when you come to a club like Manchester United, a club with such a very massive name, very massive responsibility, and you're a young guy, in order to impose. Some of you watch these games on TV. You have never been to Old Trafford. Old Trafford is massive. I mean, playing in a huge crowd. These are guys who are not used to such, not only the crowd, but the pressure and the expectation from fans. And also, we have had top world-class players come to Manchester United, the Ibrahimovic of the world, really reckon how big the club Manchester United is. So seeing a player like Sesko come in for the first season and scoring such goals, he's the second in the league in goals. Some of you might not know this. I mean, and he's not a stable player for Manchester United. And this is where you see where character comes to play. This is why I think we need to respect Sesko as a football player. I don't know what you guys think, but for me, I think yeah. So Carrick, what you give Carrick today? I will say Carrick, personally. What do you guys give Carrick over 10, guys? If you do have an opinion, because personally, I think Carrick for me, he's. I give Carrick a solid 6.5. Honestly, you can give six, average 6.5, whatever. But I think you would say Carrick is lucky that Manchester United. Carrick is lucky because he doesn't deserve what. I mean, in football, you can only win what is in front of you. Carrick has been a good, has been a lucky, but I mean, someone who understands what clearly what the fans want, which that's what is very important. And yeah, and we know very well that Carrick, being a former Manchester United, know what is needed by the fans, and he plays on that strength. Not because he's like a very experienced manager, but more or less he understands certain basics. He uses players who he think he can motivate, and to be fair, he has done a great job, in my view. Anyway, guys, Manchester United, third in the league, 51 points. Smash a like on the video, get involved in United Way, subscribe to the channel, join us if you would like. We'll be doing live streams like this. Tomorrow we'll be doing 5 things we learned. That's the tactical part usually we do on the United Way TV, where we give you guys our tactical knowledge in regards to the game. But before we go, we want to look at the polls in terms of those of you who voted. How did it work? So we had a very slightly, so it was 50-50. 57% of you said believe that Sesko deserved to be the man of the match, while the rest believe no. Anyway, guys, thanks for joining our live streaming. We do this every time after a game, so make sure you get involved with us. We'll meet up again. If you did have questions, it's free with us, unlike other communities where we share. Sometimes there are a lot of people here, sometimes there's nobody, but guess what? Every time you get me here. Lovely weekend. Have a good Sunday, and guess what? United has just won another game. We haven't lost in 7 games, and that deserves a glass of fine, fine wine. Guys, cheers, man.